Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday night. It's Behind the Bunker, your weekly dosage of paintball. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Todd Ansich. We are live here in Wellington Street Studios. With me, I also have Josh Zuby Zabrikis.
Yeah, buddy, sporting the Spec Ops headband cover from last Monday's show. I've been wearing it pretty much ever since.
And the Cobb and Rabble, I see you're supporting.
Yes, Mr. Bertrand, this is for you.
Yeah. And then Joe Kimpson from Flaggers Paintball.
And good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to beautiful Behind the Bunker. Tonight we are live. It is Monday night, and Monday night is garbage night. So after the show, take the trash out, and away we go. On to my friend, Gavin.
Yeah, speaking of garbage, Gavin's here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Make sure you hit that like and share button. My friend with his new headband that's on too tight forgot to mention that. So that really helps us out. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. And again, I want to remind you, folks, this is an interactive show. So make sure you type in that chatteroo, and we will get back to you and let you know something else that rhymes with that.
Did you say chatteroo?
Chatteroo, get back to you. Don't step in poo.
So, my segue...
Pretty sage advice from Gavin.
You crap on me. Joe calls you garbage, and it's fine.
But now you're poo.
Yeah, that's true. So welcome, guys, to our weekly paintball show. If you guys are tuning in, hit that like and share, especially the share button so people know that we are live. We are a few minutes late tonight just because, we're chatting.
Well, we're having a fight over moonshine, let's be honest.
Yeah, you're 3 bottles deep, I see. So thank you for joining us. Tonight we have lots on the show. We have Joe's Vault segment. We have some history of paintball documentary, cutting room floor, but still awesome segments for you. We have the advice segment tonight. We have Mag Fetish to show you some Magfed stuff. Price is right if there's opportunity. We have some loader comparison videos I want to show you. And then... something prompted me this week to start a new segment, and I'll get to that in a moment. Let's see what I have in the news here. First and foremost, guys, 2 quick events I want to let you guys know about. Ghost Recon Black Ops, September 12th and 13th. Ghost Recon, that is a Behind the Bunker sanctioned event, as well as NAMM, Tour de Duty, August 15th. And that is at 3 Rivers, or as we would say in Canada, Trois Rivières.
Or Trey.
Isn't it pronounced nom?
No, isn't it Tra?
The nom.
Nom.
Also, Paintball Media has their newest edition out, their online digital
we know them.
magazine.
Ooh.
Make sure you guys go check it out. And if you guys want to give them a follow as well, paintball.media on Facebook and on the Instagrams. If you guys are tired of watching us on Facebook, head on over to the RTF Radio Network. You can find us in replay on 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights. That's kind of cool. Also, you can find us on iTunes, Podomatic, SoundCloud, Stitcher, anywhere you get your favorite podcast from. I posted up this picture today as our new profile picture.
I liked it.
And kind of got, well, not shit on, but we had, I printed off some comments. Maybe I don't.
Sarah said it looks like you're wearing a toupee.
Well, of course I was wearing a toupee.
To which I said, it's not?
How could she see past her kneecaps?
Short joke.
That's
Nice.
right.
Nice.
That's right. Sticking up for my friend Todd.
Good for you.
Nice. I thought you were insulting me. I'm like, what did I do?
Right,
I'm not short.
Now you're stupid, apparently.
Todd going through his head.
That's true.
I know I should be angry.
No, I'll give you that one. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was that's our welcome, rather, to our new studio.
That's all you had for that?
Well, I can't find the sheets.
Okay.
I love it. You can't even improv.
You thought I was going to let that go?
Good for you, Josh.
Yeah,
We're
no
feisty
kidding.
this evening.
We'll find, when there's a moment of silence after your comment tonight, one of them, I'll remember that.
Apparently the moonshine is pretty fighty.
Yeah. So we have 2 segments. So why don't we do this? So
just quietly smiling to himself.
No, follow the chat, jerk ass.
I'm following the chat, but then I'm not looking at the screen, and I look down at myself on here, and I'm missing it.
You can't look down on the
Okay,
chat.
guys, remember this is no
because
longer
people watching
rehearsal.
the
We are
video
live.
we're gonna
Tell you
glue
look like
some.
you're sleeping all the time.
Let's glue some googly eyes on Joe's head, so when he's looking down, it looks like he's still looking up.
I know, but I'm trying to do stuff.
So I got pissed off this week. I've been selling a lot of stuff
no
on
shit.
Facebook Marketplace, Here's a quick conversation I had.
Do you know who told me about this today?
Who did that?
My wife.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, what?
So here you go. I'm selling a 60-inch TV mount. Thank you.
When you said
and
you
it was for
mounted TVs,
$10. There's no screws attached. There's no screws for mounting it. So I said $10. I just want to get rid of it. I feel bad throwing it away. Guy messages me, says, "Is it negotiable?" I said I would be willing to go as low as $9.50 because at this point I'm already fed up. I've had a lot of people trying to undercut me. He says, "Would you go $8?" Now remember, we're bidding on a $10 item. I said, "Sorry, I have an addiction to pay for." And he says, "Can you drop it to me then? I'll be willing to pay the full $10. I live in Waterloo, which is a few minutes away from me." I said, 2 minutes sooner and I would have, but I traded it for a pack of chewing gum, and before you judge me, it was a variety pack. And obviously there was a language barrier because he said, "No worries." Didn't get the sarcasm. But I was so frustrated by selling stuff on Facebook
That's
Marketplace.
That's some good gum, by the way.
It was fantastic gum. It didn't matter. Didn't give it to him.
So how many questions did you have on what the color was of the TV mount?
Well, Joe saw we were trying to sell a stereo system that we were using at the indoor for $10 just to get rid of it.
It's a decent one.
Yeah, and everyone just had questions and questions and questions. And people were like, "I'm going to show up," and then they didn't show up. We finally got frustrated, and people trying to undercut me on a $10 radio that we threw it up high into the air as high as I could and smashed it because I would rather smash it.
Is that what
than
happened to the egg too?
No, but we'll get to that shortly as well.
You know what? I had a lot of stuff that I've been trying to sell, and then I get people messaging me, and a lot of them are in the States, and the cost to send international postage to the States it's
ludicrous.
It's extortionate.
Yeah.
And so I got tired of posting stuff up. So
frustrated and people trying to undercut me.
Instead of posting it, I just threw so much in the garbage that no one will have it.
Far more satisfaction.
I just threw stuff away. I didn't care. But I have lots that I'm going to get rid of, but I threw so much away.
This is the thing I don't understand about internet and Facebook Marketplace. You can find stuff that you want for $10. That's normally $300. And people are like, "Oh, would you go to 8? No, I'm not going to go. It's $10, you cheap butthole.
I will say that I will not try to sell anything more on Marketplace. I'm
Stop
done with it.
Like Josh a moron.
Can't sell me on Facebook Marketplace.
So there you
sell
go.
me on Wayfair.
So on the note of Marketplace and on the note of Joe and I kind of throwing a lot of stuff out, we just moved out of our indoor facility and have a lot of crap to weed out. And I found something in my office that's in a box that I took a video of. We'll get to just a sec, Josh, unless you want to.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you sell the TV mount?
I didn't. You can have it.
Yes?
When you go to the field tomorrow, you can go and get it. And I'll tell this lady to screw off the last one.
All right,
That's the
perfect.
message.
I'll pay you $10 for it.
No, too bad.
I said that. I'll bring him $10 tonight. And he never answered my text.
So I was. So here's one of the items that I had in my office that I don't know what to do with. I'm kind of selling, maybe. And over the next couple of weeks, probably Joe and I will probably make a few of these videos as well of items that we'd like to sell. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested, send us a message. Hey guys, Todd from Behind the Bunker. On this week's segment of Shit I Have to Sell, maybe, I have what's in this box. Come take a look at this. This is brand new, never used before. You don't want to wreck the box because this is the original one it came with. You'll see why in a minute. It's a max loader. Okay. But there's something special about this max loader. And for those of you that may or may not know what a max loader is, it's a backpack paintball system. See, there you go. There you go. See that in all its glory. But what makes this even more special is this certificate. I don't know if you can see that, but this is number 1 of 100. This was the first productions, first 100 productions ever made. So this is the number 1, first one that came off the assembly line. Haven't used it, haven't even put batteries or anything in it, but maybe it's for sale. Make me an offer. If you want this for your collection, let me know. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you've always wanted to have a strike loader or a max loader,
You can't get the strike loader.
But you can get the max loader.
you can get the max,
max
loader.
loader.
Hell, you get the first one that was ever produced. Send me an email and don't send me $5 or $10. Yes, thank you,
RJ
Matt.
says he'll give you
I don't
$10
want to
for
see a
that
conversation like that.
What did they sell for? They
It
were
was like
pretty expensive.
$350, I think.
No,
They were
more than
$8.99, I thought.
$8.99.
You know what? You should call a couple people that we know that drive tanks. No, seriously, they would take
Tanks
something
for
like that.
nothing.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about running over them, but yes.
No, he's not pregnant. He's
Yeah.
Anybody who has a tank or wants to make one, I would say that would be an okay addition to it.
Why
So
not?
RJ in the live chat, you can suck it for a $10 offer there, my friend. So yeah, for the next couple of weeks, Joe and I have a sea can full of stuff that we need to get rid of, and we're going to slowly start
Yeah, we are.
selling that off. So.
John Maskin says a variety pack of gum. I think if you pushed it enough, you could get like the Costco sized.
Lisa Weber knows the kind of gum that I like to enjoy. I like to eat.
Here,
Oh, is this,
why don't you
is
open
this
that
my
up?
MG100 finally?
It is an MG100, but why don't you open it up?
That's
That's the new MG100.
okay. That's a pretty compact little package for
Oh,
6
yes.
of them.
It sure is.
I have.
Here,
I
Gavin,
loved it.
why don't you open this one too? This is another package from Planet Eclipse.
I'll just sit here twiddling my thumbs.
Okay, well then you can shut up and open that then.
Oh, I don't have a knife. I gave
That's
my
a
knife to
package
Zuby.
from Ruthless Paintball
This
Products.
is my package.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while they're showing you their packages, thank you very much for tuning in. Hit that like and share button, ladies and gentlemen.
Showing
Planet-
your package on an audio podcast is wonderful.
Isn't it? So,
I'm ready now.
all right, well, Joe can go first since Josh, you'll have to open that up. But Joe is going first. This is a package from Ruthless Paintball.
I have some Stay Fresh head wraps. Those are kind of cool. Ruthless Paintball Stay Fresh head wraps.
There's
And
enough there
oh,
for
look at
everybody.
these. And then I have some Flag Raider Paintball surgical masks. Oh, and some Behind the Bunker ones. Look at those. Can you zoom in
go.
on me? Whoops, wrong way. There we are. Behind the bunker, behind the bunker surgical masks and some Flag Raider ones. Those are fantastic. And we got those from Ruthless Paintball.
Yeah, if you guys want to get custom logo on a mask so you don't have to just wear the regular ones, there you go. Give them a call. They're making them fresh right now. So there's enough Behind the Bunker ones. Everyone can have a headband, Joe, and everyone can have a Behind the Bunker and a Flag Raider
Whatever it's called.
mask, I guess.
Non-surgical mask.
Non-surgical mask. So,
Fantastic.
Josh, what do you got there?
I have the MG100 in the Planet Eclipse camouflage. This
What?
thing is awesome. Look at that.
That's the HDE.
HDE.
Yeah.
Is that what they call
You're
it?
pointing
Yeah.
it at me. Here you go, Gavin. That's for you.
Barrel sock.
Barrel sock.
I proved it 3 times. Hang on, let me take the magazine out first.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, it's not coming out.
No, it's the dummy
I
mag.
had to delete a post off my Facebook because somebody made a comment that I didn't have a barrel bag on. It was pointed at me, which in fact it wasn't.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, show it up one more time before we're going to do
There you go.
We'll do a shooting video this
Look,
week. Maybe
there.
even tomorrow
Okay.
night we'll bring it out.
for
But
that,
empty.
That is that
What are you laughing
there,
at, Matt? That's how you actually do it.
and you have yours already, no, Todd?
No.
Oh, there. Yes, I see.
That looks really, really sharp.
Yeah. So we'll do a shooting video with that this week, and then not sure what we'll do with
Sweet.
it. We'll do some playing, and then Gavin, you also have another package from the Planet Eclipse.
From the Planet
What is that?
Eclipse. What is that, Todd? Could you read that?
Uh,
a Geo, not a 1, not a 2, not a 3, but a 4. That's right, ladies and
Nice.
gentlemen. We have the brand new Geo 4.
It's like my 6-year-old corrected me today. I made comment that she has 6 fingers on her hand, or 5 fingers on her hand. She goes, "No, I have 1 thumb and 4 fingers, Dad."
I don't want to
Oh, look at that.
tip
That's the
that
blue
or
one.
where's
Oh.
the camera?
That's
That's
Got
beautiful.
it. Nice. I don't want to
Now-
even touch it. It looks so fantastic.
That's teal. I don't know if it should. Like on the monitor over here, it looks blue.
It does look a little blue. You know what? We'll do a shooting video of that this week as well, so
This
that you
is
guys
pretty
can
slick.
see it.
That
That
is
HDA
nice.
is really slick.
Sexy looking.
Did you give it to Gavin? Let him put his
Oh,
fingerprints
let's,
on
yeah.
it too, so we're
There
not
we go.
all.
There you go.
Little mojo action. So I'll get the. You know what? And
Yeah, so there you
if
go,
you don't have,
ladies and
if you don't have
gentlemen.
enough for the class, just pass it around.
So we talked about this week on social media, guys. If you're not following Behind the Bunker, you guys should try to follow us on any of our social media platforms so you don't miss out.
Pretty nice.
Follow us on Instagram, Behind the Bunker Show, and on Facebook it's just Behind the Bunker. But I found a bunch of egg loaders, the old Evolution loaders, and this one definitely did not work. I tried putting batteries in it, and I just, instead of trying to spend some time and fix it, I thought I would just have some fun with it. So, Matt, you can go ahead and roll this. But this is... I thought right there it was going to break. I did, because I figured the lid was going to snap, but the lid's still on there, and the battery door is still on there.
I was watching this video, and I was like, how is it not broken? And then I saw that, and I was like, okay, there goes the lid. Nope, battery door.
It was just the battery door,
I was
right?
like, how is it not?
The lid was the most fragile part, second to the battery door. So I don't understand how that is still...
These are great.
Like, you have the one and only egg that didn't shatter when you
Yeah.
looked at it? Like,
Yeah. Now, a couple comments that came in. Paintball Nick said, dude, what a waste. Kids in Africa could have eaten that.
Damn, that's cold-blooded.
That is cold, brother. Joey DG says, don't you mean practice egg?
Well played, my friend.
Yeah. Patrick said, I'll get to that one. John Jones, an egg without tape holding the battery cover? That's unheard of. Chica Estrada says, great hopper, but I would still not use it after this video. Rick says, oh, you're the one with the unbreakable
Barely
egg,
took
or
over
the
beer.
only unbreakable egg. And James Poole says, why? Why not?
because why not?
But Patrick in the live or in the chat had said, think I broke like 4 of these and 3 DXS pulse loaders and a few halos. Well, here's a quick video too. I took a pulse loader. There's the pulse loader. I apologize for my videographer, but that's what you get during COVID times. But look at this, one drop.
Those even brand
We might
new,
have to see that again, Matt.
Those came broken, didn't they? Like,
those
We'll
pre-broken?
have to click
those
on, yeah.
even brand new out of the box. Those, if you looked at those things shattered.
So
like
play that again. I want to watch. So
crazy.
watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to literally drop it. I didn't even throw it. I just kind of dropped it. And there she goes. They were great loaders, just not the best.
They're
plastic.
missing durability.
Listen to their pulse.
Their
There's
frangibility
there's
was
actually
too
a
high.
garbage can here now.
There is. By
it's
the way,
weird.
I put a new garbage can.
I've just been putting all the garbage on the floor
Yeah.
as per usual.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's enough of those comments on that. Why don't we get to our next segment? But before we do that, what do you guys think of the face masks?
I think
Well,
they're
I'm not
pretty
sure what you
cool.
speak of.
Am I muffled at all? Can you hear me?
No, you sound good, but they fit okay, right?
They fit okay.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Yep.
And if you're into
Yep.
podcasting, it's its own pop screen. So
It's its own what?
pop screen.
Pop.
Nice. It works.
I'll take mine off, but yeah, mine works pretty well.
Yeah. Josh, what about your beard? Did you try it on, or
Yeah,
can
it's
you wear a mask
it's
with a beard?
A little snug.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll stick with my. I have one of
Speaking
those
of which-
gaiters.
What's that?
Do you fit XXL?
Yeah,
Probably.
man. In the EG one, he would.
Is this Christmas episode right
And then
now?
White
Matt
t-shirt.
didn't
I
get
have
anything yet.
children.
Matt, what about this? Brand new Enola Gay shirt, size medium.
Medium? Yeah, that might work for me.
There you go. As I say, Joe and I are. It's like Christmas because we're just trying to get rid of stuff that we've
I
had.
threw so much away.
I think I'm just going to hang out. Well, I guess I can't anymore.
Gavin,
At the dumpster.
Gavin,
Yeah.
do you want to
You
go
know,
dumpster
I-
diving after the show?
You know, the guys working, helping us. You guys want this? And they're looking at me like, oh, really? Like, yeah, you want this? Because
By the way,
too late.
Josh.
It's in the garbage.
By the way, Josh, you weren't here the last time that we did this pre-COVID, but Ruthless had sent us all a bunch of microfibers.
Yeah, why are you rewarding him now?
Why not? Why not? Oh, and I have something extra special for all of you guys on the panel as well. One last thing that I want to show you guys.
This is the Christmas show. I love it. Thank you, COVID. It's a miracle.
And you get some stuff.
Here you go, guys.
You get some stuff.
Take one of those, Joe and Gavin. I don't know if I have it.
Really? Is this what I think it is?
Look at this.
It
Behind the
is!
bunker
It is.
field layout.
Oh,
Sorry,
there's
Josh.
only-
Can you
there's
take
only
one and pass
you have
one?
one or two.
I have an
Oh,
extra
I didn't
one.
take one.
And then Joe gets a purple one. Josh, blue or red? You can call it first.
Blue.
Gavin?
Blue. And then Gavin gets red field
Blue,
pieces.
blue, please.
Yeah, so Gavin gets
Do you
red
want- do you
field
want
No,
blue?
pieces.
no,
You can
you
take
guys should
blue.
split them. You guys should split your pieces. Like the new fields.
They're all. Oh,
So there you
Half
go.
and half.
And
You know
then
what?
one last present for you.
Circle.
I
Circle
certainly
lanyard.
sincerely appreciate all of our sponsors on the show and all the wonderful goodies that they've sent in. But I recognize how this is not translating very well for our podcast.
No, so you know what we're going to do? We're going
Well,
to
at least
move to
somebody
our
did.
next segment, which is
There
our
we
newest
go.
segment. Advice from idiots. So there you go, guys. Here you go, guys. If you guys would like to have any questions or advice answered by us, send it in. Either DM us, PM us, post, whatever you want to do.
PM us, not P on us.
PM
Or
us.
PMS.
Rick Chard
send
was the
videos
first
of that.
commenter, but it's not a question. He just says those characters are great. Did I hear Todd's daughter did them? Yes, my daughter drew that, and I'm quite proud of those pictures. Other than she doesn't like Joe's picture because she thinks she didn't do the smile right. But there you go. First question is from Mike Holstrom. He says, if someone was looking to get into Magfed, would you guys recommend them buying an entry-level marker, for instance, the TMC, or saving up for the MG100? That's a tough one, Mike, because we just got an MG100 in the studio, and it looks pretty badass. Well, let's say this way, okay? Let's talk two scenarios. A guy that's new to the sport versus a guy that's been
Right.
playing in the sport. Because I think I just answered my own question. But what do you think, Gavin?
I would say if you're not certain that you're going to commit to it, you just want to dabble with it, stick your toes in the Magfed waters, the TMC is a great way to jump into the sport. It's a solid platform, but the price point you really can't beat. But if you've ever shot or want to upgrade, the MG100 it's pretty damn fantastic. Like if you get it in your hands, I promise you're not going to want to put it down. So both are solid platforms. Both are great markers, great Magfed markers. But of the two, if you're just getting into the sport, as Todd said, with the clarifying of the question, the TMC. But if you're into Magfed already and it's something that you really love, then I would go with the MG100.
Yeah. Wolf Critchlow in the live chat says start with the TMC. It's a low cost.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
But not only that, it's low cost. It's relatively easy to fix. Anybody under the sun who owns a field or has ever been to a field knows how to fix it. And parts are plentiful.
Yeah. But Mike asked a really good question because, for example, let's say Mike himself, who I know has been playing paintball for a while, let's say Mike himself wants to get into Magfed, I would, for him, recommend the MG100. It is an awesome platform. It's an awesome gun.
You can now get it in the
I think that
HDE
I think the TMC is great as a starting
too.
gun.
Yep.
I do, but if you're already playing the sport, I think the TMC may be a step down if you've already been shooting something of a higher quality, or you know what I mean. So I think the MG100 for Mike himself would be the better way to go. Now I'm spending Mike's dollars right now, but on the same token, if Mike's never played Magfed and wants to at least give it a try, really, what's a couple $100 for a gun and a few mags? And if he doesn't like it, you don't like it. And it's not that you won't like playing paintball. There's a severe change in the way you play paintball when you play Magfed. You know, not only is the breaks between games longer, but the amount of paint you're shooting is definitely smaller, and you're way more aggressive, I feel.
I would say strategic in terms of how you play.
And
So
you
you're
look
playing
way cooler.
You're playing mindfully, right? So you're not just running and gunning and hoping you can spray and pray your way out of
Yeah.
something, right?
You do look cooler unless you're like me, who would have to put mags in my pockets because I don't have a vest. but-
Actually, Bill Scribner in the chat called us out on something that we didn't correct. It's now called the EMF 100, not the MG 100.
True,
is.
that is
As it
true.
very clearly says on the box in multiple spots, it is the EMF 100.
And I can't believe Matt didn't
That's a whole new-
bring his
it's-
joke back.
It's actually their new division, Eclipse Magfed.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Soundbite.
So, Joe, what do you think? A TMC or
I'm gonna sort of.
EMF
I'm gonna
100.
follow. I'm gonna
Wait,
follow the.
Okay, Bill, you can't correct us. That's how it was written in the question, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
So
we're right.
answering
We're right.
his
Oh.
question.
Jeez.
I'm gonna follow.
For a second there, I was worried.
I'm gonna
thought we were
follow
wrong.
everybody. I think if you've been playing a while and you want to, say if you have a couple paintball markers and you want to dabble in Magfed, buy the TMC. It's a good starter gun. Plus, it's got a super high resale value. There are so many other Magfed shooters out there, but the TMC always works. It's easy to adjust the velocity. You don't have to mess around. Plus, you can get the reloader, so you can rapidly load your mags in between
true.
games. If you've already got a TMC and you want to experience something different, then I would say the MG100 is the way to go. It's a little more money, but it's definitely a slightly different platform. It sort of deviates from that true M4 style.
I already know the question
carbine.
of this, Joe, but if I'm going to buy TMC mags versus MG100 or EMF 100 mags,
TMC are going to be cheaper,
more reasonable,
and they're readily available right now. They're 19 round mags right now. Once the new True Feed mags come from Eclipse, but they're not due till August. I don't know. If you want something right now, I'd buy the TMC, then wait for the new mags.
You know what I
to
want
come
right
out.
now is a new producer.
He's just
he
screwing
keeps
with
waving,
us
and then I look over, and he's
Why
like, "No,
am
don't worry about
looks
it."
like I'm sleeping on the monitor.
And he's
What's
slapping his head like I'm an ass.
Matt, I know you want to move on, but I have to ask Josh, otherwise I'll get him pissed off
I
at
just
me.
made some errors.
going? He's answered the question.
Oh, you
already.
did?
Yeah, it's just me.
Did
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Did you answer the question?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
TMC, Josh, as a new Magfed marker, or should they upgrade right away to the EMF 100?
I would start off with the TMC. Get used to playing with that. Like we said, mags are readily available. That's going to be probably your first off purchase is more mags. More mags. They're really durable. They're easy to clean. They're, not quite a dime a dozen. They're a little bit more than that, but they're relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
And you get a high quality marker for a relatively inexpensive price. If you need to, you can convert it back to hopper fed, so you're rocking that action if you get sick of it halfway through the day or whatever. And then if you grow fond of that, then I definitely say step up to the EMF 100.
I want one more point. People say the TMC is a great beginner marker, but you know what? We play on Saturdays and Sundays, and we play on Tuesday nights, and there's guys that are using the TMCs, and they pull them out of their bag, they wipe them off because there's paint all over them, then they chronograph them, and they're ready to go. Not one guy with a TMC spends time mucking around with it in the staging area,
That's
man.
true.
Well,
You're
except
good-
Sean
you're good-
McNamara, but
You're
he
good
breaks
to
everything
go.
he
Like there's
touches.
guys with $600 Magfed guns from other manufacturers. They're constantly messing around with them. Like a TMC
This
is
is true.
It's like shooting a 98 or an A5. You pull it out of your bag
Crap.
and you go play paintball.
Joe's now changed my mind. I think a TMC for learning the skill, and maybe that is the better way to start.
There's a
even
lot
if
of
you
back
do
and
have,
forth with a single question, by the way. I just
it
wanted to
is.
say, let
It
you know.
is. So this is us not answering Mike's
so
question.
The only gripe that I have about the TMC, like if you get the EMF 100, there are or the MG 100, there are barrels aplenty.
Unbelievable.
Barrels aplenty everywhere you look. When it comes to the TMC, if you're looking for a barrel kit or you're looking for an upgraded barrel, A5 threaded stuff is not as
Is it A5
Actually,
or
they're
is it
98 threaded.
Sorry, 98
But still,
threaded.
yeah.
There's
So you'd
still
have to
enough
find
of them
like
around.
retro barrel kits.
There
like
are some of them
Empire
around,
Pipe
yes.
or
Kill House.
Now-
makes
Kill
them.
House,
Luckily enough, I had learned that this was coming out at Extravaganza before it came out, and they told us what thread it was, 98. So I actually went home after Extravaganza and purchased a kit before the price went through the roof.
And I believe,
people
I
started buying
believe
them.
Lapco was looking at coming up with this as well.
They were.
Labco does have the adapter to go from 98 to
Adapter
Hawker
schmactor,
threaded.
though.
Nah, just you know what? You can still shoot people as long as you use decent
Absolutely.
paint.
Okay, so I
But
know,
you know,
I know we
have,
didn't
I
answer
have
your
been
question.
rocking the stock
but the-
barrel, so it works.
Yeah.
There was a lot of answers
Not the
there for you to
goodest, but it works.
sift through to figure out which one's going to work for you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. Next
And we're
one,
happy
Todd.
that we just still left
Roger
you on the
Reaper
fence.
says he has a bag of 98
And
stuff.
you know what? And they're not held. Those bags are not closed with zip ties or bread ties. They're
Or
closed
duct
with
tape.
little pieces of Velcro.
Attaboy, Gavin. All right, guys. You know what? We have a couple more questions, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a
But we
quick
don't have
break,
all night.
and we're going to go to Joe's From the Vault segment. When we get back, guys, we have more of your advice. We also have some great